What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. I am at 400 characters learned as of right now in Mandarin Chinese. I just wanted to make an update. My last video was June 10th. So it's taken me basically 10 days to learn another 50 characters. That may be slow for some, that may be fast for some. It's right for me, which is my whole goal in language learning. There were also 2 or 3 days where I was out filming videos for my other channel, John from Appalachia, and I didn't have a chance to add new cards, but I always made sure that I did my reviews, which was really, really helpful. But I just want to talk about that today. Tracking just through the month of July so far, I've done almost 30 hours of kind of study. I did start tracking Immersion a little bit because somebody on my last video had commented about Immersion, so I got really gung-ho about it one day, and I tracked it, and then I kind of stopped. And plus, from where it's like midway through the month, and I've got a few things to finish out, I figured I'll probably loosely track it for the rest of the month, and then in August, I'll probably start tracking it a little more religiously. I've tracked almost 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes over the past couple of days, and it's been more than that. It's just more of a thing where when I'm out and I realize I have a few minutes and I want to, I don't know, watch a video or something like that, I don't think about turning on toggle here and trying to do anything to track time. So loosely tracking 2 hours. I would say that's probably, over the last 5 days, probably closer, since the 16th, that's probably closer to about 5 hours. I try to hit around an hour a day of either listening or watching videos. Recently, I've been more into lingq with listening because I've been importing some videos, and I'm going to talk about all that. But for right now, and this isn't a Mandarin Blueprint specific video, this is going to be, I'm going to talk about lingq, what I'm doing on YouTube, and then show you where I'm at in Mandarin Blueprint as well. So it's going to be kind of more all over the place. But roughly almost 30 hours in the month of July. It's been a great month getting back into language learning for me. I'd kind of been out for a little while. Over here on Mandarin Blueprint, I did start going back through some of these older lessons here and going through and watching the shorts that they've been uploading for like Tong, right, or Ge, or whatever it may be. I've been watching the bonus videos on stroke rule order, which I generally know stroke order rule, whether it be from a little bit of my time spending learning Japanese or just stroke order in Chinese. Like, I don't know, it's just really intuitive. I've got to finish this lesson out with the stroke order rules, but I'm just going back through and completing some of these to get them fully finished, which has been really, really good. Over here, phase 4 is where I'm at. I am on level 27, and I actually started, is it this one? One of them I started going through, no, it's not this one, might be level 25. Wherever I'm at, oh my god, it's not this one. It might have been at the very top. Sorry. I don't script these videos, so you get what you get here. Yeah, so like I am going to starting to go through some of these vocab and context. I do see context when I'm watching like some of the videos and stuff that I'm watching. But then, I don't know, it'd still be a good idea just to have it kind of, I see like this lesson I've went through a lot more, whether it be, Waigo or Li Wai or Go or Yoming or something like that. Like some of these characters right here, which is really, really good. Mingzu, Duoma, Dua. So yeah, learning that. And then we got Waigo Ren, EY, and YBM. And that's also a testament to this program, is just being able to read that no problem. Like it's really, really good. So level 27 is where I'm at, where I just hit character 400. I think I'm actually at 401, which is Xing, which is excitement. The word before that was Ying. So and of course the course works really, really well. I'm really, really satisfied with it. Of course, I don't have a character estimate up to character 400 because 400 is right in the middle of a lesson, but I can show you kind of a rough estimate from 26, and at the end of 26 you're at 388 characters. Got to go through the conversations and stuff there. So we're going to click on this and see the overall progress. In Traverse, I do like that they keep the progress. Like, yeah, you can see what they have and stuff. But so through level 26, and keep in mind I'm at 12 characters more than this, you got 582 words, which are combined of the 388 characters that you have learned up to that point. Zola is one of my favorite ones right here to write. It's really, really fun. I don't know, it's just a fun little thing. There's a couple of ones that I really, really enjoy writing, which I know may sound really weird, but I like Jiao a lot right here. I'm trying to think of anything else. Tua is pretty fun. Like, there's just a couple of little cool little stroke combinations that are pretty fun. And then, of course, that further breaks down into 204 nouns, 160 verbs, 75 adjectives, carry on, carry on, carry on. And more than that, honestly, you could find words that are made up of some of these characters. They don't overload you with words. It's more of like, like important words. Like, for example, when you learn "ke," which is, let me see if I can find it here. Let me just do a control. Okay, "ke." We need, whoops, not that one. We need this one. Yeah, these guys right here, okay? "Ke," which is going to be class, and then you've got "shangke," which is like to arrive at school or be in class, arrive in class. "Xiake," which is to leave class. Or class ending, and then you've got "kuben," which is like, so this is literally like classroom book, like textbook. It's a textbook. So there's more so some stuff like that you're going to learn, which I think is really cool. I'm sure there's 1,000 other words that use "ku" there, but it's just a little bit more of the kind of more so common stuff that you would be speaking at a lower level. And I do like kind of the intuitive of being able to say, all right, there's "ke," I know that, so what other character can I know, and just kind of go and explore, right? And that's pretty, that's pretty cool. And then of course you've got random words like danshin, which is gonna be like single, yu, which is fish. There's a couple of ones around here, hua, which was real cool, which is flowers. You've got hua yuan, which is garden. Zao, which is grass, so zao di, which is literally grass ground, so lawn. It's really cool. I really love learning the way that this stuff is placed. I could do this for hours. I'm not going to. Let me stop doing that. But that's where I'm at on Mandarin Blueprint. Obviously, I'm going to continue going through. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of what I'm doing, right? And the next character's coming up. Looks like we've got Shui, which I believe Shui is study. Yeah. To study. So see, learning this one character, all these other words that I've learned are there. And honestly, you can kind of start piecing these together, like Xiaoshui, which is probably something like middle school or elementary school, because Zhongshui would be middle school, Dashui, which would be high school, I'm assuming, maybe college. I mean, we can find out real quick. Primary school, Xiaoshui. Zhongshui, middle school. Dashui is university. Okay. So there's some stuff going on here, which I think is really Tongshui, which is, yeah, I think that's Tong. Anyway, really, really cool stuff. So from there, that is kind of what I use to study. And then what I am doing is using YouTube. I really like this channel right here, Comprehensible Chinese. There's a decent amount of good ones. And if anybody, I doubt anybody that runs these channels would ever see these videos, so I'm not being negative towards any of them. There are several really good ones. I think this one is one of the better ones. Like, this one is really, really good. And part of what I like is just talking right here. And then, like, I like that they'll have these little words up here on the side from time to time in case you're, like, super new to stuff. I guess that could be annoying if you're really trying to immerse in stuff, but I find that I can block this out pretty easy. So, I mean, for what it's worth, I think that's pretty cool. And then, they also do other ones too that aren't just specifically like that. Like, she'll have, like, yeah, pictures, like, let me see here. Let me just click on the story of 10 hamburgers, right? Like, there'll be words on the side, but then she'll have, pictures and stuff to go along with it. And then I've only done 2 so far, but I will import them into lingq, which I need to start going over. This is something I recently did, Comprehensible Chinese, and so Yeah, I've imported 3 lessons. I need to go through them. This one is like 7 minutes long. I've not really gone through all of it yet. I've gone through about half of it. And yeah, so obviously all the words that aren't marked, I know. DRB, which is going to be, oh, what is that? Second cup. Yeah, of course. DRB, second cup. Woman, hood DRB cafe. Yeah, so I drink my second cup of coffee essentially, and go from there. As you can see, lingq I need to be a little bit more attentive with. I've not done a lot of reading. I did start using lingq a little bit more for listening, like while I'm out, just having it to where I can kind of keep a tab on how much time is spent there. But it's something I want to get into. I've also imported the Mandarin Blueprint. I don't know why my internet's being so bad. I've also imported the Mandarin Blueprint stuff here up through level 22. So I've got to go through some of those as well. I've went through them on the website because my link had run out, and I really didn't have money to pay for it at the time. And then once I got to where I could at least do a monthly subscription, I did do like the $2. You can pay like $2 and it'll keep all your everything that you've imported. It's like a vacation thing, and I was like, that's fine. But then I got this, like I got it back full time, and so I started importing these because I'd like to go through. I just find that it really, really helps. So, Fumo, which is parents.
Fumo.
Boom, I know that. So, being able to, this is like appearance, I believe, some sort of appearance. Yeah, so just picking up words that you know here and there, which is cool. And that's basically where I've been going. I do need to get better with that in terms of like listening versus, just the last 7 days. Okay, well, apparently I read 440 words. Must have counted when I opened that other book. So that's where I'm at. And like I said, 29 hours, 43 minutes. And yeah, I'm still, just dropped my pen, but I'm still writing along. I really enjoy my writing. This doesn't say anything specifically. This is literally just scribble of different characters that I'm currently learning because I scribble them down. I use, a little SRS system to just, God, I have so many pages of Chinese writing. It's so wild to me. Gosh, I have so many pages of Chinese writing. I don't know why I started on the back of a page, and then we move here, and here, all over the place, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's so many pages. It's this many pages. It's a lot of pages of writing, which feels really good. So, at 400 characters, I feel really good. I do find that if I'm watching stuff, or like if I'm out, for example, I went to a Chinese restaurant in Withville, Virginia the other day, and they were speaking Chinese, and I was with my friend Seth, and like I could hear what they were saying, and there were like several things that they said that I knew what they were saying. And I do equate that to writing, being able to attach a picture to the word. Like it's almost like, instead of just thinking like, oh, I don't even have an example right now. Like jiao can mean this or that, or it can mean this, like 100 different things. It's almost like having a Rolodex of pictures, and then it just kind of links things into place. I can't explain it, but writing has helped. And I think it's a good example of people learning differently. Writing has really, really helped me more than I ever could imagine. It's been really good. So, but that is basically where I am at right now. 400 characters in. I'm going to keep going. I mean, at the pace, I'm not even upset at the pace that I'm going at. I feel pretty good about it. So if I learn 5 characters or 50 characters every 10 days, so that would mean so I would learn 150 characters a month, and then 150, that's 1,500 characters. Is that 100? Yeah, 1,500 characters in 10 months. And then, I mean, I would be good. You would have 2,000 characters over the course of a little bit. So I do look for that to speed up a little bit from time to time. But honestly, I don't want to put anything on me that says, oh, I want to make sure I'm doing 10 a day or anything like that. Not that I'm not interested in that or find it useful. It's just, for me right now, the pace that I'm going, I'm learning. And then, of course, all the time, too, I get in here to Skritter on my phone, which I'm on a 45-day streak. I don't honestly really care about. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't. And then I'll do the reviews here. So, boom, yeah. What's the opinion for this, which is cool, which is bitter. Boom, correct. Move it to the next one. And then, yeah, so then you'll draw Xiao, which is filial piety, which I don't know if I can do this backwards. We're about to find out. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yep. Bam, I drew it backwards. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. So just practicing the characters in that manner too, which I find really, really helps. So I'm going to keep doing what I am doing. I'm going to keep going strong with this. I'm going to keep updating you guys as I go along. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Do I think writing is good? I do. I know people are like, oh, that's boring. Why would you like to do that? My brain works like a puzzle. My brain works like a puzzle, and for me to get enjoyment out of what I'm doing, being able to solve this like a puzzle, like looking at these characters and thinking about what these mnemonics and props mean, is just really, really rewarding to me. And from where it's my own mnemonics, you know, it's really cool. Like being able to look at some of this stuff and say, oh, hey, you know, this specific thing means this. This means this. Why do I have it as that? It's really, really cool making the little stories and stuff. So that is all for now. I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.